So this little guy is new to this space and we've never met before. So he's been removed from everything that's familiar to him and placed here. He's unsure, which is why he hasn't moved forward. However, he's not doing too badly. His tail is lowered, but it's not tucked. His legs are braced, but they're not rigid. And he is standing, he's not collapsed on the floor. His body orientation is pretty good. He's looking around a bit. Unfortunately, the fan just kicked in, which is another stressor on top of everything else, this new noise. And often that will set animals back when they're already stressed, and then you add another stressor, then usually that sets them back even more. He's actually not doing too bad. He just kind of looked at it for a sec, and then again started looking around. He's starting to step forward now a little bit, so that's good. What we ultimately want when our animals are not feeling sure is we want to give them a little bit of time to push through it on their own and move forward on their own if they can. If not, you need to start engaging that body and that mind. So sometimes just our voice and our movement will do that. Other times we have to bring food into the equation or toys or whatever it may be. But you've got to engage them forward. We can't let them be stuck for too long. Puppy, puppy, puppy. Hello. He's really handsome. Cute little guy. So I'm going to move these to different locations because I kind of want him to move his head around. Because in doing so, he's starting to loosen up those neck muscles a little bit. What's going on? Oh, puppy, puppy, puppy. Oh, puppy, puppy. Oh, puppy, puppy, puppy. What do you think? Can you move forward on your own? What do you think? Puppy, puppy, puppy. Okay, he's going to need a little bit more help. Puppy, puppy, puppy. So what I'm going to do is come and sit close to him. I'm going to have my body facing away from him. A little bit less intimidating. No. So what we don't want to do is pick him up and hug him and hold him when our puppies are feeling unsure. We really need to put in the time to help them get through it by engaging that body and that mind. We're going to try to see if food engages him and changes his mind a little bit. What's that? So I'm not going to give him the food where he is, but what I'm going to do is try to lure him forward so that he, by stretching forward, then he could reach the food if he wants it. No. So when an animal is really stressed, they won't accept food, they won't eat any food. So what I'm going to do is move him more to the center of the room. Good boy. Oh, get them stretching out those muscles a little bit. Yeah, stretch out those muscles a little bit. And start walking around and see whether he'll push through this on his own. Good boy. Very good. So what I'm praising is him looking around and lowering his head a little bit. Good. Again, I'm going to walk around behind him a little because then he's going to have to, there we go. There we go. In order to keep an eye on me, he needs to get up and move or really stretch his head around, which again is going to loosen up those muscles for him. Very good. Look at you standing up like a big boy. Yeah, I see you. I see my puppy. Very good. Yes. Good job. This is a very good puppy. Yay. Good. So he's not in the state, a good frame of mind to really pat him and give him a lot of affection. But what I'm doing is Yay! As soon as he touches me, gives me any form of affection, good, yes, then I'm moving forward because I'm letting him get used to me on his terms, right? So you won't have to do this every time, and he'll already know you because you're likely coming to visit him anyway. Good. But it just goes to show that when we have an animal that's on shore, there is a way to engage them forward. There is a way to control the environment and ask people to wait to say hello. Wait until he's at his optimal and he's feeling really good and comfortable with the interaction before people are touching him. Good job. I knew you could do it. I knew you could do it. Yes, I did. All right, so we're doing well now. So what I'm going to do is come and kneel down like I always do, and we'll start the assessment process properly here. Ooh, let's just stay where you are so I don't sit on you. There. Hello. Hello. Who am I? Who am I? This is a very good boy. Is it hard to grow up with all these women? Was you sick? You're very cute. Yes, it's a nice boy. It's a very nice boy. Oh, oh, what's going on? Oh, what is that? What is happening with me? Hmm? It's a good boy. This is a good boy. Okay, so I'm going to become kind of boring to him. Clean this up. You helping? Are you helping me? Well, that's a good boy. Okay, so we really haven't seen him leave my side. Once he connects with a person, he's got a pretty strong social focus. So that means that he's really going to bond with you strongly, and he's going to want to be with you all the time. So it's super important to start that crate training early. Have him in his crate, the first day that he's home, when it's nap time, he should go in his crate. And at night, he should sleep in his crate, and you should do this for quite a while. And also make sure that, within a few days, that during the day when he's in his crate, you leave the house, even if it's just for a few minutes, and come back. Get that going right away, because so many of us are home now, and even though he's in his crate, he's going to be used to you being right there. So when you step away in the future, he'll have an issue with that. So we want to make sure that you're coming and going, right? Good. He's using his teeth now a little bit because he's excited and he wants to play. We've got an exercise sheet in the kit to help you with that. And what I'm going to do is go on to the next exercise, the checking in game. You can play this at home, and when he gets comfortable with it, play it elsewhere, outside in different locations. Yes. And ultimately what we want is for him to be investigating toys in his environment, but checking in with you as well. So you can do it anywhere. You can go down to the park and have him on a long loose leash where he's investigating. And every time he comes to you on his own, then you want to reward that with a really good, lots of affection. Okay? Okay, I'm going to start walking around. Good job! This is exactly what I want. Yes. Good boy! Yes, good job! Yay! So if he gets really excited and you don't want him that excited, calm yourself down. Calm the way you praise him. Calm that down. And also, again, we want him coming and going. So we want him investigating things, not just being by your side, which mean you may need to present things to him to investigate and then walk away. And when he comes to you, Tommy's good boy. Good job. All right. That's very good, puppy. Come on over here. Come on over here. Yes.
Very good, honey. I gotcha. Oh, gotcha.
Very nice patience and tolerance. Very good.
Good job.
Yes, good job. Good. Curious. Eager to do something. So for him, it's more about the game and the interaction with me than the end result of actually picking up the paper and bringing it back. So that's fun. You know, when you have a dog that's looking for that feedback from you, it's a lot of fun. They do things to make you laugh, which is really enjoyable. All right, baby. Are you ready to have some of these? Hmm? There you go, Bubby. So now that he's comfortable, he's happy to sniff and eat these. As for earlier, he really wasn't interested. It's a good way to gauge how stressed your animal is. If you pull a treat out and he doesn't take it, then you know he's pretty stressed. Are you actually going to eat it? You're just being silly. Yes. Are you going to eat it or just keep licking it? There you go. Good boy. Yes. That's just silly. So when they try a new type of food, they it usually takes a little bit because the texture is different. You know, the taste is different, so they won't gobble it up often right away. Oh, he still has it in his mouth. Wow, taking you a while, bub. Hmm? Oh. Good, very good. So he got the obstacle out of the way right away, he stayed focused on his little treat. One of the things that we want to keep in mind when we're using our food rewards is that he's able to focus to get the result you're looking for. And it's not, you know, it's not so overexciting for him, overstimulating that he won't be able to focus. So he licked it, played around with it. He actually didn't swallow the food, which is kind of interesting. He still has a piece there he's working on. Want that? Look, it's right there. Oh. Not eating it, just sniffing it, licking it. Okay, we'll go on to our next exercise. Sometimes it's hard to get puppies with a higher social focus to leave our side to do something new. I don't even know how I'm going to do this exercise. Big sound. So that's good. He did a startle. We expect that. Ran forward. He's got his foot on me and he's close to me as he looks around. So we engage the body and the mind, right? We don't want him staying stuck when something happens that startles him. Good job. Very good. Puppy, puppy, puppy. Yes, good. Very good. So you get him to a good point again and then you can go on and do other things. Whittle again, or was that a pretend whittle? That was a pretend one.
It was a pretend one. Yes, it was. This is a very silly boy. This is a very silly boy.
Yes. Good job. Yeah. So we've got him back to where we want him now. What's this? Good. Yes, good job. This is very good. Yeah. So part of socializing, exposing, having fun with this new thing with him, and then praising him when he does a good job. Whoopee. Whoa, give up. Good. Very good. So not a strong instinctual prey drive. If he had that, he'd been chasing this and grabbed it within seconds. So, you know, just make sure to do that foundation training with your puppy and make sure that you have that distance with your puppy every day. Every day he's got to be a little bit on his own and you're going to step away. So, lovely little boy. We're done.